everyone, welcome to Math with Kate. Today we are going to be working on logarithms. Woohoo! So today we are going to be solving problem number 8. And to solve problem number 8, we're going to have to simplify and write the logarithmic expression as a single logarithm. So before we begin, what is a logarithm? A logarithm is a quantity representing the power to which a fixed number, the base, must be raised to produce a given number. So before we begin our problem, let's start with an example of a logarithm. Okay, so the example we will be doing is log base 4 of 16. Now, you may be looking at this and wondering, what does that even mean? So let's break it down. We're going to look at 4, because that's our base, to what power is equal to 16? Now this one's pretty easy, because 4 squared, or 4 to the power of 2, is equal to 16. So our answer to log base 4 of 16 is 2. Now let's continue on to our problem. Okay, so the problem that we're looking at today is log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of 12 minus log base 4 of 3.75, which is number 8. And lucky for us, this is going to work out very nicely. Alright, so let's get started. First, let's look at this. Log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of 12. We're going to break it down. So, let's look at a logarithmic rule. For the rest of the video, I'm going to have the problem written up a little smaller at the top. So when we're adding, the rule is log of m plus log of n is equal to log of m times n. Okay, so let's apply this to our problem. So we were looking at log base 4 of 5 plus log base 4 of 12. So this is going to be log base 4 of 5 times 12. In other words, this is equal to log base 4 of 60, because 5 times 12 is 60. Alright, so we've got that first portion of our problem done. Let's move on to our subtraction portion. So now what we're looking at is log base 4 of 60 minus log base 4 of 3.75. And guess what? We have another rule for subtraction. Alright, so our rule for subtraction is log of m minus log of n is equal to log m divided by n. Alright, now back to our problem. So we have log base 4 of 60 minus log base 4 of 3.75. So what we're going to do is log base 4 of 60 divided by 3.75. So, if you can do this in your head, that's super duper awesome. I am going to consult my lovely calculator to make sure that that decimal works itself out right. Alright, so we're doing 60 divided by 3.75, and our answer is 16. So now we have log base 4 of 16. We broke this expression down to a single logarithm. Now, let's solve it. Okay, the final step. Now, this is exactly what we did for our example problem, if you remember from before. We have our log base 4 of 16. So, as we established earlier in this video, 4 squared, or 4 to the power of 2, is equal to 16. So our final answer will be 2. Awesome. Now, let's double check the whole thing to make sure that we're right. So, we're going to take our calculators, if you have one, and we are going to go to Math, and you're going to scroll all the way down to A, if you have a TI 84, 83-ish graphing calculator. Awesome. And we have log base. So, I'm going to plug that in. That's log base 4 of 5. And then we're going to do that plus.
Go to math again. Find it all. A log base 4 of 12. Minus, math again. Log base 4 of 3.75.
And what's that? It's 2. Looks a lot like what we already solved for. Thank you all for watching. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.